Hi, my name's Celeste, and I would like to talk to you about some books I'm currently reading. So I am reading 3 books right now. They're right here. Yeah. So this morning I started The Count of Monte Cristo. It is like the thickest book I could have picked. I don't know how to be chill about anything, so I was actually looking at movie trailers on Letterboxd, and I saw that there's a new Count of Monte Cristo movie coming out in 2024. I think it already came out, and I watched the trailer and I was like, oh, like, I didn't know that's what this book was about. For some reason I thought it was like, like prose and like flowery language and like sitting in a room staring at a wall type of classic. But I realized, like, oh, it's like adventure. It's basically, it kind of reminds me of A Tale of Two Cities meets The Princess Bride, if that makes sense. Anyway, it's like nautical French. Yeah, so anyway, I started it this morning. I got to page 42. It's honestly really easy to read. My Timothy Chalamet bookmark. Anyways, we're gonna put him away. But yeah, it's really easy to read. It is a brick, and I think that it makes me look pretentious carrying this around, but I promise, like, I actually do want to read this. It's not like, oh, I want to seem smart. Like, no, I actually want to read this. Okay, that's book 1. Book 2, I started this Red Rising by Pierce Brown. I started this book like 2 weeks ago. It's honestly, okay, so for like the first 50 pages, I was not convinced that this book was good. I was very confused because the way that Pierce Brown writes, it's kind of like he just throws you into the world and you have to like kind of figure out the planet and the system for yourself. So it took me a minute to like get used to it, but once I got used to it, I love it now. So yeah, I'm on page 228. I do like it. I put it down for a few days because I was not really in the mood to read, but I will be finishing this soon. I already have the next few books of the series, so I'm gonna read that. Like, I've been annotating. I don't know if you can tell, but I have been writing in it. It's like, oh, it's so good. I can't. Like, I think this is the first sci-fi book that I've read. I'm trying to get into sci-fi because I think I always assume that sci-fi is like such a manly genre, but also Dune is one of my favorite movies, so I feel like that's clearly not true. So yeah, I'm probably gonna finish this book in the next few days. I think I have like 150 pages left, so yeah, that's what I have to say about that. And then lastly, we have Keeping 13 by Chloe Walsh. The backstory behind this is I pre-ordered both of these books like a year ago, I think, because I was so excited. I kept seeing people saying, oh my gosh, like, this book is so amazing, it changed my life. I'm talking about Binding 13, the first book of the series. Everyone was like, oh my gosh, this changed my life, like, I'll never be the same. And I was like, what? Like, y'all, calm down. So I pre-ordered it because I was like, I need to know what's going on. So I read Binding 13. At first I was like, does Johnny ever stop swearing? Does he? But then I was like, oh, like, I get it. So, long story short, I loved Binding 13. Like, it actually physically hurt to read the last, like, 100 pages. So I started Keeping 13. You would think that the same love story being told over the course of 2 books would be so drawn out and boring. It's actually not. Like, I don't know. I usually hate romance, but this series, it actually feels like it's about teenagers. Do you know what I mean? I feel like so many books are about teenagers, but they don't really feel like they are. But like, this is actually authentic, which I really like. So So yeah, I'm gonna finish these 3 and get back to you on that. So thank you for watching. Yeah, bye.